What's up, everybody, and welcome to another week of EEC action. We're in week 4 here, with the first match of the week. We've got UTK, the University of Tennessee Knoxville, versus Virginia Tech. I'm Skylar Edwards, by the way, and with me is Ryan McVeigh.
Yep.
I'm a caster from Virginia Tech. He's a caster from University of Tennessee Knoxville. So this will be a fun cast for sure.
Yeah. No bully, no flame. Oh, by the way, the stream, we are not watching the pig bands right
Oh,
now.
I am so sorry. I just forgot to change it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Thank you so much. I apologize to the chat and for everybody watching. That's not necessarily in chat. There we go.
So we got Virginia Tech banning out the Kled at Twitch.
Okay, so the Teemo lock-in is a Kog'Maw. They just do not have that pick unlocked on that on Yade's account. So we'll be going through pick ban with that being Kog'Maw. I assume the other team knows that the other. I assume that UTK knows Virginia Tech picked Teemo as Kog'Maw. Alright, and then we get the Rakan and Sejuani coming out.
Yeah. So Sejuani did make it through the bans. Yeah, no surprise to see the Rakan. He's really been doing well on it.
For sure. And that's two hard engaged champions against a Kog'Maw.
Yeah. Yeah, very pretty threatening. Especially if the jungler opts to apply a lot of pressure bot.
Yep.
And will that be Jarvan jungler?
It could be a jungle, it could be top. That's the best part about Jarvan.
Yeah, that's Jarvan for you. You never know.
It's why so many teams prioritize him so highly, is because he's a flex pick. And now the other team has to ban junglers and top laners, or just maybe not in the second phase. Do go with the Lulu as the support pick. Force my Infinity, probably. Unless it goes mid lane, but that's unlikely. You can't lock that in.
Uh-oh.
Can't lock that in.
Uh-oh.
Don't lock it in. Don't troll us. Alright.
Okay, yeah, we're good. I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
we're
okay.
good. And that's more engaged, actually, from the Jhin.
Yeah,
Current call is an execute, but it's also an engage tool.
yeah. I don't believe I've seen Mains play the Jhin at all. He's mostly played the standard attack speed ADCs. So I'll be interested to see how he performs on the Jhin, who's very, very different.
Yeah, for sure. And we get another top lane ban.
So I go.
Another top lane ban.
Yep.
Looks like nobody wants the top laner
People fear what they cannot
top lane to
understand.
go
Syndra ban.
badly. Syndra ban. That's a good ban against Jojako. Ahri is his main champion, so it will interesting to see them pick Syndra over Ahri. Just maybe he's more scared.
Yeah,
of the
maybe.
Syndra.
I can't say for sure, but I think Mains is a little bit more comfortable playing into the Ahri, but I really can't say
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, no, Syndra can definitely outplay, air quotes, the AD carry pretty easily.
It's happening.
Maokai banned as well, so that's another top lane ban. So that's 3 top lane bans from
Yeah,
the side of Virginia Tech.
Those are 3 of Udamu's most picked champions, so they've done their homework there. No surprise to see those coming out.
And-
But we will see the Galio locked in for Udamu. He's also played very well on it.
Yeah, and that is definitely a top lane Galio. At least probably.
Yeah. I
Udimu
don't think
has
we'll,
played it in the tournament before, and I have not seen Mr. Stallion play it. So
Yeah. I don't think we'll be seeing the Galio take it mid.
looks like Virginia Tech's probably happy with getting to choose the counter to the top lane. And looks like they're going to go with Aurelia. I saw him go off with that last week.
Yeah, I saw he had a little bit of Irelia in his history, but I didn't really expect that to come out since he was playing so well on the Riven thus far, and the Akali.
Yeah. Riven did get banned. And there's the RE for Jojako. If you leave that up, he will be happy to pick that. Especially because it's such a nice blind pick, right?
Yeah.
It's a great pick for them right there. So it does Jarvan in the jungle with a Kog'Maw as AD carry. We will be having the lobby get remade here 10 seconds, probably. after we see this last pick, which will be the mid lane for UTK. It's Kennen.
Huh.
Okay, that's more engaged.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think I've seen that in his match history. I don't know.
yeah.
I saw him play some Echo in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So I thought we might see it. He usually plays what he picks, like for the tournament. If he does well on the champion.
Mm-hmm. Luckily enough, we did have Smite be the one to leave, so we did not have to do too much shuffling, except Mainz messed it up. Darn it, Mainz.
All his fault.
It's all his fault.
All
He's
right,
a ban.
we're all good now.
Joking. Alright.
All right, we're moving into champ select for a second time.
Yeah. I think they have to go with... Okay, they're just going to...
Yeah, they're just gonna
Just make sure they
alphabetical
don't...
order.
Please don't ban anything anybody picked. Please. We don't want to redo this for the third time.
So it's
Yes, sir.
Kog'Maw Lulu for Virginia Tech and Jin
Going.
Rakan for UTK.
Yep.
Inevitably.
Are they spelling something? Is it A, B... Is he going to C? Caitlyn, maybe? The other side we got TZ. I don't think there's any... I think they gave up any chance to spell anything funny there.
Yeah.
You're taking so long. The whole point of picking random champions is that it goes quickly.
That's
ABR.
ABR.
Abro?
So, I don't know.
That's like 4
Maybe.
letters. I don't know.
Mundo think you a big
Mundo.
sissy.
TZM.
TZ.
It's almost TSM. I don't know.
Yeah.
They could have just banned the Syndra again.
It's Team Zombie Mid. I don't know. Alright, so we do see just picks getting locked in. 4 people here. Cool things about UTK's comp is they have the Galio with the Rakan, which is a great synergy. With Rakan goes in, Galio ults him, so he survives, basically.
Yeah.
As well as the fact that Jarvan ulties somebody and Galio ulties them right afterwards, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, a lot of engage, like a lot of CC as well for UTK, like crazy amounts of it. Actually, every character has CC for UTK.
yeah, it's a lot of engage, a lot of... it's basically just a wombo
I
comp.
must.
So Virginia
Yeah,
Tech
yeah.
will be looking to get smaller skirmishes. Don't do this to me. I can just tell Mainz is a troll.
Yeah, he likes to have
every
fun.
time. Alright. Kennen looks like he's running teleport right now. I can't quite tell because for some reason Pickban is bugged in spectate right now.
Yeah, it
It's
does
so
that where it cuts off half the like summoners, or the better part of the summoners.
Yeah. We do see, this is cool. Smite Infinity is running the heal, so Kog'Maw can run the barrier.
Yeah.
So double protection for that Kog'Maw.
Yeah. He will. He's not going down so easily with that Lulu around.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, maybe he just he probably just wants to play a turret mode Kog'Maw. You see Worlds yesterday, there was a 23-minute pentakill from a Kog'Maw with a Lulu. He just kind of sat still and attacked 5 people, and they all died.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yep. So we do
I
see
don't know.
both
There's a lot of
comps
CC.
locked in here for real this time. Lots of engage for UTK. That's the big
Yeah.
takeaway, I think, from their side.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be a fun one to watch. This is one that I've been looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
This in WVU next week.
Yeah, those should both be great games.
Yeah. And now we got the NAN
Yeah,
delay.
it's 3 minutes. I don't know quite. I'll just set a timer for 2 minutes 30 seconds real quick, so we actually know.
Yeah.
NAN stands for not a number, if anybody was wondering. So
I don't know what the deal is with this bug, but it's
Yeah.
been 2 weeks now.
It's been a while. It started at least at the beginning of the tournament. So I don't know. Riot's just kind of neglected spectator mode for a little bit here.
Yeah, who
And
cares? Nobody
Who
uses
cares except for us? Who cares except for us?
Most people just record the games and then do it.
Yeah, and it is really cool though that we get to put on this tournament and have so many people watching, right?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Like, I didn't really think that I would be doing this coming to college, but hey, here I am. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm sure the players are super psyched as well to be playing in any tournament with recognition. It's a bit,
Yeah.
it's a nice step up from solo queue or just playing against other teams at your school, if perhaps there's a smaller tournament going on. So,
Yeah, imagine a Flex 5v5 isn't so fun with that when you get matched up with just randoms. So
oh yeah,
this is a far cry from that.
for sure. It's actually pretty funny. I've been listening to Virginia Tech's team complaining about queuing for Flex. Smite Infinity is actually a challenger in Flex queue, and other people have not grinded at all, so they're not in Diamond yet. So they have to keep smurfing and doing other things to get Flex, and they're just not quite happy with the quality of practice the way it's going.
Yeah.
So they try to get a lot more scrims going. Smite
Oh, yeah,
Infinity, by the way, for the people scared about the challenger in Flex, he has Diamond 2 in solo queue, so not quite real challenger.
Yeah, fake challenger.
Fake challenger. We're at about 1 minute and 50 seconds now. Sorry, we have about 40 seconds left. Roughly. Based on my very rough timing. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just really excited. I haven't seen the Ari Kennen matchup at all. That will be a neat one to watch just because I don't know how it goes. Especially because Kennen just does not go mid very much recently.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one to watch. Yeah, I was talking to Mr. Stallion earlier today, and he said that he's really looking to play it kind of careful and just not let them snowball on them, because that's kind of been the issue. Is they get one lane really going and they just keep it going, they don't stop, and so he's really trying to kind of play it safe. But with this comp, you really got to go in. So I'm interested to see how they play it after 20 minutes.
Yep. And we are getting into actual game now.
Here we go.
Give it... Alright, cool. Switching overlays so that you can actually see the game, so don't make the same mistake I did with Pick Ban. Okay.
You got to switch over the icons there, buddy.
Oh, they're on their own... Ah! I asked them to not do this to me, but they did it to me. Alright.
We here at the EEC strive for quality and professionalism, but we don't achieve it ever. So.
Alright. I'm sorry the T for UTK is not staying inside his little thing. I can't make that icon any smaller for some reason. So,
I would like it big.
oh yeah. Let's see what we got. Skin Wars going. Aurelia no skin, Galio no skin, Sejuani no skin, and Rakan no skin. And
No skin is best skin.
oh yeah, and Lulu not connected. So
I give it a minute.
that's too bad for Virginia Tech. They'll have to play this one 4v5, obviously.
Yeah. Them's the rules.
Oh yeah. It is nice to see that everybody playing in this game has actually played their champion before, though. At least to get to Mastery 4.
Yeah.
So they've got that going for them. And here comes Lulu.
Not the Lulu.
Lulu does not. I'm sorry, Lulu. You're not good enough.
Yeah, you're making him eat his words. It's your revenge for
Fake challenger.
Fake challenger. It's your revenge.
Alright. What the heck? Okay.
Yeah. It likes to. Bring
Oh,
you
I
in
know.
5
I
minutes
was
before they-
something else popped up on my screen. Close
okay.
that off. For anybody wondering, I can tell you the stats of the Fountain Turret while we wait. It is 25 attack damage and 2.5 attack speed with 9,999 health, and 0 of everything else. So don't ask me how it kills you, when it doesn't really attack that fast or that hard. Those are its stats. And you can't
It
target
has a passive.
It does? I didn't see that.
I think it does.
Okay. It's funny, a lot of the turrets, actually you can't see the abilities. Or, no, it's icon, okay. In the actual game, they're like turret mechanics are shown as items in the turret's inventory. But
Yeah, yeah.
you can't see the inventory in spectate mode. Alright. Someone keep it on directed camera. Just make sure our times are synced up. I'm at 35, 36, 37, 38. Is that about where you are?
Yeah, I just hit 41 seconds.
Okay, cool. So we are synced up. Sometimes casters are casting from the past or the future. If they don't have
I've had that issue every single game that I've casted, where the my play-by-play was making really good like call-outs. So, and they were 2 seconds ahead of me.
Yep. Does look like both teams are opting for the fan and wait strategy for the invasion. So Shwani is a bit far back, so she won't actually see if anybody walks into these side bushes, unlike Jojako, right?
Yeah.
Which kind of, I mean, like, it's not going to do anything because Virginia Tech's not invading. But pro tip, set up somebody in the mid lane because those side brushes can get you if you don't watch people walk in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to do it with the jungler too, because then you don't know which side they're starting on if you spot them. So Virginia, looks like Gavin's starting at the Wraiths, or Raptors, sorry, and Sejuani is starting at red buff.
Yeah, your season 4 is showing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, is it really been that long?
I think so. Pretty sure they were chickens in season 5.
Okay.
Or raptors, rather. Sorry.
You know, I probably should have gotten that earlier. Big thing here. Fong Francis started with Relic Shield, and Jin started with Doran's Ring. That's interesting. I haven't seen the Doran's Ring start before. Relic Shield is...
yeah. That actually, I do have a little bit of insight on that. It's a Korean strat with your Q. You last hit quite often, so it really helps with the mana sustain in lane.
Cool.
So yeah.
Does he have AP ratios? Do you know?
His traps do, so I don't think he's gonna get too much out of that.
Okay. Cool. We do see some fighting in the top lane. Pretty much running the most stuff.
Yeah.
Go shield for Kog'Maw, trying to get that Ardent Sensor for Lulu as fast as possible. And heal up in lane. A bit.
Yeah, I've never seen the Relic Shield on the Kog'Maw, though, so I don't have any insight for that.
I think it's something you can do with any AD carry. A lot of like carries that you don't want to win lane with, probably more often.
Yeah.
It's definitely not going to help you win lane over Doran's Blade or Doran's Shield. But it does get your support some more. You basically get a better mid game spike as your as a team.
Yeah, support carry, you know.
Yeah. Especially with this Kog'Maw, you can see he actually has a pretty early spike with the Rage Blade. It helps him out a decent amount.
Yeah.
We actually see Yade not getting the best of these trades in the top side.
Yeah. Good trade for the Galio there.
Good stuff to Udamu. Definitely making sure that the master top laner of Virginia Tech does not get too far ahead.
Yeah.
It is a bit of a I don't know exactly how the Galio Aurelia matchup goes. Do you know that better than I do?
I really don't, actually. I've got very little insight to this. I don't know.
We'll just learn. We're learning as we go.
Yeah, we'll see. As of right now, I'm thinking Galio wins.
Yeah. We do see a fight in the bottom lane. Rakan goes in, just barely misses a grand entrance, does not get the knock-up on the Kog'Maw. So he's going to go out. We did see right before that, Sejuani did do a little bit of an invade into Gavin's jungle. It did not look like she got too much out of it, though.
Yeah.
So, and there is a decent amount of wards. Here comes the gank in the mid lane. Gets the charge, forces the flash out of Jojako before you can get too many stacks of either one of those stun passives.
Yeah, that'll be actually, it's not something that I really thought of, but yeah, that's actually a pretty good combo as well, the stacking the passives for both Kennen and Sejuani.
Oh yeah. If only they had a Braum, just add it together. You get 3 of them.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. I don't know. I think that the Braum one wouldn't synergize well with the Kennen one, if I'm not mistaken.
I never know. They can both sort of work. Alright, anyways, we do see minor CS lead starting on the top and bot lanes, but nothing to write home about just yet. Galio's out of mana, so that should help Aurelia do a bit more trading here.
Yeah, Galio is
spots out
quite mana hungry.
his Raptors.
Yes.
Gavin's making its way to top lane. Could see a dive here as Galio has very low mana. Just enough for one, maybe two abilities.
I think he has enough for
Nope.
Taunt, which does give him the damage resistance, but now he doesn't.
No, he has nothing.
Yeah.
Looks like Gavin's just going to be satisfied with the Krug, though, at least for now. Could see him look back if that pushes out a bit more, or if he gets a bit lower. But Aurelia's really low on health, and Jarvan's not much better, so probably not looking for that right now. Although it is pushing out a decent amount now. In the mid lane, we actually see Joe Jacko being the first to back. Gets it interrupted.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel great to have to back first against somebody with teleport. Here comes Yade going in onto Otomo. Ooh, Gavin has a flash out from a good Justice Punch from Galio.
Yeah, very impressive Fist of Justice from the Galio.
Is it Fist of Justice?
Wow. Yeah, I think so. It's
No, it's
either
Justice
Hero
Punch.
Punch.
It's Justice
just-
Punch.
Yeah.
Yep. I was right.
Yeah.
Now I got like quizzed on all of Galio's abilities when we first started casting, and since then I've memorized a lot of them, and I forgot them all again except for Justice Punch and Hero's Entrance. A little bit of a cushion in the bot lane, but Rakan just goes in and out. Doesn't get much else to happen.
Yeah, UTK performing in the solo lane's a lot better than I thought they would. They had a little bit of inhibitions coming into this game, just from the scrims. They didn't really do incredibly well into Virginia Tech, but I don't know. Maybe the comp is just working out for them.
Yep. You see Sejuani at the Gromp. A little bit of a dangerous position there since Galio's not there to help out, and Gavin could discover this in a few seconds.
Yeah, very risky play from the Sejuani.
No, Gavin just walks away.
Yeah.
Sejuani gets in, gets out. Good counter jungling there. As far as the gold goes, Gavin's just a little bit ahead right now, despite the few incursions Sejuani's done into his jungle.
Yeah, Gavin has been playing very well. Like every time that he sees Sejuani in his jungle, he goes and makes an invade of his own, or applies pressure to a lane. So good on him.
Yep. Another fight in the top lane. Both sides doing pretty much the same. Well, he does have the flask, corrupting potion rather, so she can sustain a bit better, as well as the healing from Hitten style, her W.
Yes, she's I think she's going to come out on the better of that trade, just because of the sustain that her kit brings her, along with the corrupting potion.
Yep. Do you see bot lane has hit level 6
Yes.
for all 4 members of that lane? So you might see a bit more explosive fights now. Maybe not. Never know. The Rakan does have Ignite, so he's probably looking to be aggressive, but this is a hyper-defensive summoner spell choice from the side of Virginia Tech, so may not work out for him.
Udamu respecting Yade here.
Do you know why Kog'Maw may have chosen Barrier over Exhaust? I'm thinking it has to do with just Jhin being long-range damage.
Very likely, yeah. I really am not entirely sure. I'm not familiar with the Barrier, Relic Shield, Kog'Maw strats at all, so...
Okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, when you're getting hit by that curtain call, right, and you want to survive, Exhaust won't do you much good. It's probably what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the Barrier can come in clutch in those low HP, barely lost, barely won trades, you know.
Yep, Aurelia going in hard here does get the first blood with the clever use of the ultimate.
Yeah.
No? Oh, Kennen comes in with the ultimate to Sejuani. There's a lot of champions that sound similar. Sejuani comes in with her own ultimate, both miss, and Joe Jacker just has to pop his ultimate to get away. He still has his flash, whereas Kennen does not. So that's very good for Virginia Tech right now. Lots of pressure taken off the map from the Kennen and the Sejuani without those two abilities for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of a shame from ETK missing both those ultimates, but good on Jojako for knowing when to get out of there.
Yeah. We just see the CS lead starting to open up in the bottom lane, although neither side has gone back yet. And Jhin hasn't even used a potion yet. So
very slow laning. Well, would not be surprised to see the call come out.
Yeah, I guess this is what we're seeing the power of the doing. Oh, here comes the ultimate though. Goes in with the quickness Does some damage. Kaguma has to watch out here. Does not want to get hit by Jin while he's so low in health. Curtain Call comes out.
Yeah,
Misses the first shot. Misses the second shot. Misses the third shot. Lulu, oh, actually does hit the fourth shot. Lulu barely did not block it. Lulu hits the heel. Ari's there. Jarvan's there as well. Jarvan does hit the ultimate. Does not quite get anybody trapped in. Ari has to watch out because Sejuani's cutting off his path to the bottom lane. And end result is that nothing happens.
Yep. That's how a lot of these fights go in the EEC. You know, just a lot of really low HP bars, but no kills. So.
Yep. Flash only pop from Jin. Heal and barrier popped on the side of Virginia Tech. And Ignite popped on the side of Rakan, Bokononism, which is a mouthful.
Yeah, Boko's fine.
Yeah, I know. Did you see Kennon's probably going towards the Hextech Boat as his first item? Pretty normal for Kennon.
Yeah.
And
Nothing out of the ordinary there.
Yeah. Always got the Lost Chapter, at least for mana regen. Oh, Yade may be caught out here. Does dodge everything, actually. Oh, does get hit by the Flash Taunt, though, and there's the stun follow-up. He doesn't have any more ultimate. Gets stunned there. Trying to heal with his ultimate if he can. Gets the stun onto Galio. Dodging the Sejuani W, but does get hit to kill, finish off the kill.
It looked as though the Kindle Gem there finished her off. Or, well, the Cinder Hulk, rather.
The Bambi Cinder?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always nice to just walk by people and kill them. I saw the, did you see on the front page of Reddit today, there's the old Eve stacked Sunfire build? Just perma stealth, killing people.
Twitch also was an abuser of that.
Oh yeah, both of them had 50-second stealths, which is
ridiculous.
Pretty great. Now they both have infinite, or no, actually Twitch doesn't. Everyone does, but doesn't work when you're close to people.
How long does camouflage last again?
For Twitch, it's something like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I think it scales with level, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, not too many invisibilities, well,
we
actual invisibilities left.
Oh yeah, Eve could have something interesting. We'll see.
Oh yeah,
She's
Evelyn's rework looks really interesting. It looked like she got a charm as well, so we'll have 3 champions with charms.
Is there only 3? That's
Rakan, Ari, and Evelyn.
Yeah?
Yeah. If she actually gets it, you know.
Yeah. No, I just thought there was one more. Alright, Kog'Maw actually looking to be a bit more aggressive now. Lulu, starting to get pretty powerful with her shield and her, it's Whimsy, right? Yeah, it's Whimsy.
I believe so.
I didn't check that. You didn't see anything, stream. It's Whimsy. And Kog'Maw has the, a few items now to boost up his attacks.
The Jin did finish his Yomu, so he's going to be going really fast.
Sometimes.
That's all I know. Yeah, every 60 seconds or so.
He'll be fast when he wants to be.
Yeah.
Not sort of fast other times. Do you see Aurelia in the mid lane now going on to this cannon, but the rest of UTK is coming in. Galio ultimate does come through. Aurelia does hit a few charges to get out. Doesn't have flash anymore though, taking some damage. There goes Jarvan and Rakan and Ari all in the bottom lane though. They get the kill. There's a 4-man dive onto that lane. Aurelia does give up her life in the middle lane though. And that was just a pile on and kill them as hard as possible from Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia Tech really punishing all those ultimates going mid. All that map pressure.
Yep, Virginia Tech does get the first turret. UTK will answer back in the middle lane. Unless something really bad happens, but that's pretty much going to happen. And that's one thing we didn't talk about yet, is this Jarvan going on to them with Cataclysm and then a Lulu ultimate is just, they're all stuck in a barrel getting knocked up.
Yeah, that's a really strong combo. Jarvan's Cataclysm is really strong.
For Virginia Tech. Aurelia's teleporting in here. Looks like they want to go for another fight. Kennon's teleporting in as well. Does get the charm onto Sejuani. They're trying to blow her up as fast as possible. Does get the go. Gavin's low. He has to watch out. He does go down. Smite Infinity flashes out. Colling's coming out, but... They're not calling. Curtain Call. But they all survive except for Gavin. And looks like UTK does have priority on the dragon. Virginia Tech probably doesn't want to fight that. Joe and Yade are here, though. That would be a difficult fight for them to take, especially because Kog'Maw is so low. Same time?
None of UTK have their ults available right now, but
They do not have a smite, is the big thing. So they
That
can
is true
see
as well.
Kog'Maw try to get the steal with his ultimate, does not though, and Jin gets the kill with the execute on his auto attack.
yep. Yeah, wow, that was quite a fight. I don't really know what to say
going
about
in
that.
on Yade again. He has the ultimate for a second time, gets another kill onto Yade. That's Yade's third death this game. Not what you want happening coming out of your probably best player on the team.
Yeah, Mr. Stallion really playing aggressive, a lot more aggressively than I had expected coming into this game.
Well, when you're Kennen and you see that opportunity, you
Yeah, you
gotta
go in. Press
Um,
that,
He did
press
actually.
that
He used
for-
that ultimate on cooldown. It came up the second he used it.
yeah, that's how you play Cannon, right?
Oh yeah, that's how
You
you
ult
want to
as
play
soon as it's
Kennen at least. It may not happen every game, but that's what you want.
Yeah, good play from UTK's mid laner.
And we do see the finished Ardent Sensor for Lulu as well as the Rage Blade for Kog'Maw. So, starting to see this bot lane come online. Hopefully for them. Just gotta watch out for all that hard engage.
Yeah.
As for CS leads, we do see Jin even opening up that lead more than he had before.
Yeah, Main's playing more passive than usually, but he's respecting the Lulu pick, I suppose. Plus, it's really hard to get onto people and get out with your life as Jin. So, looks as though we're gonna see a fight up
Yeah,
here.
this
with
is
the,
actually, he's just dead. Everybody's
Yeah.
coming in. He gets the Galio! Galio does go down in the exchange. That was very lucky for his part. Khan gets hit with the charm. He's going to die right away. And now Cataclysm comes out onto Sejuani. They're going to try to finish off Sejuani. Don't have the Kog'Maw for damage or the Aurelia, so they're going to have to back off. Aurelia's actually split pushing down in the bottom lane. Then have to send somebody to answer that.
Yeah, Virginia Tech really playing the objective game right now. They're working wonders in that bot lane.
And you did see, like, Virginia Tech did get initially picked, and props to Fong Francis for getting that trade kill in a situation he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But UTK just sticks around a little bit too long. Virginia Tech gets the overall advantage in the situation, especially because they had to back to deal with the Aurelia. They now get this turret as well. That Fong Francis was pushing when he got caught. So that's 3-1 turret lead for Virginia Tech. Only about 2,000 gold though, and pretty even kills.
Still a close game.
Already trying to go in. Does get hit by the charm and the Sejuani ultimate. Probably not advisable to go in
a
on
little
greedy
bit
people.
a little bit too aggressive there from the Ari.
Yeah, missed the Q, so she didn't quite manage to get that kill before she got turned on by everybody.
Yeah, it looks as though Virginia Tech is going to get that Rift-Herald. Rakan is moving down towards it, though.
Yep, Kog'Maw was engaged on by the Kennen, but
Yeah.
Kennen
Didn't amount to much.
pops the flash at least, so Kog'Maw has to be a little bit safer for the next few fights. Virginia Tech gets the Rift Herald. We'll see how they decide to use that. Mid lane is prime candidate just because its outer turret is not destroyed yet. You can get a 2 turret for 1 Rift Herald trade if you use it well.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they manage to get that optimal situation, or if they go for just a nice free tower or something similar. We do see nobody in the mid lane right now for UTK, so it could be a tower if Virginia Tech rotates fast enough, but doesn't look like they're in that position.
And the Irelia is pushing top pretty hard.
Yep.
Virginia Tech doesn't have any vision in the bot side jungle, but she is going to walk right into the Rakan and the Jhin, but they don't want any part of that. So
Virginia Tech spots UTK in the bottom lane here. Gavin's going to start the Rift Herald channel. That's a teleport coming out. It gets immediately canceled. That was Galio's teleport. Kennen still has his own, so he can come in as well, but he's it looks like he's backing. His teleport's not quite up. It's going to be up in a few seconds here, though. We do see the second turret getting pushed, though. Nobody here to answer just yet. That's going to be 2 turrets, and Rift Herald doesn't even have to give up any of his life for 2 turrets. So
yeah, Uduin may have jumped the gun on the
Interesting.
TP there.
Yep, and there we go on the Rift Herald charge into the inhibitor turret.